Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Questions Protestants Can't Answer. Today's question is, was the prodigal son saved before he left his father's house? I'm John Martignoni, president and founder of the Bible Christian Society, and today's question is rooted in the parable of the prodigal son, which I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are familiar with, from Luke 15. Begins in verse 11 and continues through the end of that chapter. But this question is really directed towards folks who believe in the dogma of once saved, always saved. Not all Protestants do, but a good number do. So for those who believe in once saved, always saved, when it comes to the prodigal son, they've got a little bit of a problem, because when the prodigal son leaves his father's house, he goes and spends his inheritance in sinful living and such. He repents and comes back home. And what does the father say? And the father in this story is analogous to or representative of God the Father. What does the father say? Verse 24, "For this my son was dead." He was dead in the father's eyes, and is alive again. He was lost and is found. Well, if you believe in once saved, always saved, then once you're saved, once you've had a faith experience, a conversion to where you've accepted Jesus into your heart as your personal Lord and Savior, that's it. It's done. Your ticket to heaven has been punched, and there's nothing that can derail that train from the tracks. But the prodigal son here is causing you a little bit of a problem, because the father is saying, my son was dead and is alive again. That means the son was alive to the father. He was dead, and then when he repented and came back, he was alive again. Well, in salvation terms, being alive is to be saved. Again, to use Protestant terminology. To be dead is to be unsaved, and then to be alive again is to be saved again. But if you believe in once saved, always saved, you can't be saved again. So this one word here, again, causes once saved, always saved believers a whole lot of problems. So what they would have to claim is that the son, before he left his father's house, wasn't alive, that he wasn't saved. But that would make no sense at all, because he was in his father's house. He was alive to his father while he was there. It was only when he asked his father for his inheritance, which basically he was saying to the father, you're dead to me. Give me what my inheritance is, or would be, if you were really dead. As far as I'm concerned, you're dead to me, so give me my inheritance. The father did, and when the son left, he was essentially dead to the father. So the son was alive. He was a member of the father's household. He left. He basically rejected the father, left, sinned, lived a sinful way of life. Then he repented, came back to the father, asked for forgiveness, and the father says one more time from verse 24 of Luke 15, "For this my son was dead and is alive again." Alive again. Once saved, always saved? Doesn't look like it here. So today's question once more is, was the prodigal son alive? Was he saved before he left his father's house? Think about it. Pray about it. That's it for now, but be sure to check out all of the free apologetics materials. CDs, MP3 downloads, apologetics newsletters, all free at BibleChristianSociety.com. BibleChristianSociety.com.